Hi, I'm Jamie Dowswell here at Sustainable Aviation Futures Congress in Amsterdam. Today we're speaking with one of the key sponsors of the event, Arcadia eFuels, and the CEO, Amy Hebert. Welcome. And just wanted to kick off, if you could tell us a little bit more about who is Arcadia eFuels.
Yeah, thank you. So Arcadia eFuels started about 4.5 years ago with the intention of being a pure play eSAF developer and producer. And we've been since then developing projects across the world with our flagship project in Denmark, where we intend to produce 70,000 tons per year of eSAF. And it's been a great journey and ride so far, and we just really believe that this is the path to go, that eSAF is the fuel of the future. So our motto is producing the world's future fuels to protect our environment and power our world.
And Arcadia has participated in, I think, almost every edition of Sustainable Aviation Futures, and each year we talk about things that are the same as the year before, and some years we talk about things that are different. I mean, how have recent geopolitical events impacted Arcadia's operations?
Well, very interesting. This crisis that has just come up has, of course, given a fuel shortage across the world, and maybe not so much in Europe a shortage, but certainly pressure on fuel supply. And we've also seen prices double. And if you think about that, let's just say that eSAF, of course, in the mandates that we have so far, eSAF will be mandated as 10% in 2040. So let's just say, for example, that eSAF was 10% more expensive or 10 times more expensive than fossil fuels. And then let's say we're in 2040 and you have a 10% mandate. That's basically 100 times the price of fossil fuels. And guess what? People are still flying. People aren't complaining about the price. So I think that's been an interesting dynamic. Now, the Iran crisis, of course, affects the entire world. So with the European mandates, we're really just affecting flights that take off from Europe. So you can't say it's exactly the same thing, but I do think that there's something we can learn from this and, not only be able to have the security of supply that Europe needs, and for that world, the rest of the matter, wherever people are producing e-fuels, but certainly the prices doesn't seem to be as important as people have been saying in the past.
And do you think eSAF is being supported in Europe?
Yes, I mean, I think Europe has done a great job of, number one, implementing mandates. We have the regulatory framework with RED III and Refuel EU Aviation. We also have the Hydrogen Bank, and we have the EU Innovation Fund, and we have the STIP plan. And so with the STIP plan is the double-sided auction. Oh, also the emission trading system, right? That was a big one. And so actually last year on the emission trading scheme, the eSAF price was around 8,000 euros a ton. And people that bought eSAF last year were paid 7,000 euros a ton. So that was a pretty good support from the ETS system. So we just need to see some of these policies like the ETS system getting extended for eSAF, the double-sided auction to finally take place in 2027. And I think that with the tools we have, we can get there, but we're almost there, I would say. We still need some more time for the market to really develop in Europe.
Yeah, I bet all very exciting developments, obviously, some very recent and some we're expecting to come as well. I mean, what are some of the wider challenges which are still facing the e-fuels industry in Arcadia in terms of reaching FID?
I think the market's still not quite there, right? Even though it's a great product that has so many benefits, the airlines are reluctant to be first to sign the offtake agreement. And they, because they have a responsibility to their shareholders and their customers. And so if one of them goes first, what if the eSAF price drops, or what if something happens with the mandate? So, I mean, there's some uncertainty there on the airline side. And I think on the fuel distributor side, they kind of feel the same way. It's like, well, should I be first? Should I be investing in eSAF? Should I produce myself? Should I buy from someone and resell? And there's just a lot of uncertainty. So I do believe conversations are shifting. I think that the realization that the mandates are not going away is there. I think the realization that eSAF is a great product and also provides energy security is there. So it's about turning some of these discussions into realistic offtake agreements that the whole industry can benefit from. So I think we'll see a lot more announcements this year, but again, it's not a widespread market fungibility. We've got to see that happen.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, we've talked about some of the challenges, some of the latest developments. Why do you think the world needs eSAF?
Well, it's a great product. I mean, first of all, it reduces over 90% of CO2 emissions when it's used. That's fantastic. It also provides energy security and resilience to Europe or wherever their products are made. The entire supply chain can be in the same country. same local thing. The only raw materials we need are electricity and CO2. So you can buy those locally and make the fuels. Right now, Europe imports about 90% of its oil for fuels. That is a lot, right? And so if anything happens geopolitically, Europe's at a disadvantage. Whereas eSAF is a way to have energy independence, right? You can, not just for kerosene, right? eSAF, of course, is what we are all talking about here, but you can also make gasoline and diesel. And so the fuels that we need to operate are here with eSAF. So it's a great product. And so, I feel like the dual usage of getting emission savings plus energy security, it's fantastic. And not only that, it also reduces contrails. So there's all these other fringe benefits that we have with this product.
Yeah, absolutely. And the topic of energy security, energy independence is a huge one at our event this year. So we're obviously speaking here in Amsterdam at the Beurs van Berlage in the center of the city. And as I said, Arcadia have been participating for a number of years now. What are you hoping to get out of Arcadia's presence here over the next 3 days?
Well, I have to say there's a lot of conferences. You could almost go to a conference every week if you wanted to around the world on this topic. But we really like this conference a lot. I think you guys have done a fantastic job. Just the people that come here are really decision makers, people that want to learn more. You have people from policy and governments, you have banks, you have investors, you have producers, you have airlines, you have fuel distributors. So it kind of brings together the whole value chain. EPC partners. So it's just like everyone is here, and it's really nice to be able to have a lot of conversations in just a few days with the people that really make a difference for us.
Perfect. Well, thank you again for your support, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you very much, Amy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.